In 1926, standing at 184 feet, the Aloha Tower looks over the Pier 9 harbor of Honolulu. Constructed after 5 years, the tower began as a beacon for Hawaiian festivities and greetings toward arrival of ships as they would enter the harbor. But after 34 years, this has since slowly receded, and larger buildings have cropped up around it. The Aloha Tower today is still a tourist destination for its marketplace and historical background, not to mention the harbor view. But the landmark now sits with vacancy as shops close from lack of business. But now, talks of student residency are being made between Hawaii Pacific University's president, Jeffrey Bannister, and Hawaii Lifestyle Retail Properties, owners of Aloha Tower Marketplace.
Priority number one is better housing for our students. We are currently negotiating for about 850 bed spaces to add to the 200 that we have at the Hawaii Lower campus. Our surveys of students show that you want the housing principally downtown. So we are looking to add about 200 beds to the Hawaii Lower campus to bring that up to 400, and about another for 500-600 in the downtown area. Step number one was when we were given an opportunity to lease space at the Aloha Tower. So we are currently still working to get all of the approvals to convert that second floor from retail space to student lofts. Our goal there is to make these into very modern lofts with some nice gathering spaces, a new dining room up there, and we heard you don't want to be forced into eating bad food that the university overcharges for. So we'll be relying mainly on the other facilities around the area, but we will put a dining facility in there as well to meet the needs.
I think that's one of the things that makes this not only an exciting project for HPU, but for downtown as well beyond the university. The marketplace has suffered and has had difficulty in getting proper retail tenants in particular in recent years. But having a student presence there and all of the visitors, the families, the friends who will be there seeing them provides kind of a built-in population for anyone to build a retail presence around. And we think will make the complex considerably more attractive to a lot of different retailers who are very interested in a younger demographic, a college-age demographic, an educated young demographic. And so you can just, I think, probably think in your own mind who some of those might be, who might find the appeal of being in the midst of students like that very, very exciting. And so we're certainly aware that the developer is hearing from some of those concerns, and as they get closer to clearing all the hurdles from a regulatory and process standpoint that they need to on this, then I'm sure they'll be in conversation with some pretty exciting brand names who will be interested in being part of that complex.
Okay. With the Aloha Tower having yet another change in history, it will continue to represent the Aloha from when it first greeted and exchanged with immigrants and travelers. Perhaps students who will reside here will also learn the exchange of the Aloha spirit to guests visiting the historic site.
So many dimensions of that: cultural history, the history of Honolulu, the history of the state, that are present around there. We think will give our students opportunities to study that, to put their best creative thinking into ideas around historic preservation, and to interpreting what the Aloha Tower means to this state and to downtown. And so, as with a lot of dimensions of the university that I see as a newcomer, and I think that a lot of people who have been here for years see as well, these are opportunities for student engagement, for students to look at what this means and to extrapolate from that, how it might intersect with their studies and their own academic program and ideas, and to come up, frankly, with things that are even unexpected now. Projects, areas of inquiry that none of us may be thinking about. I mean, our students are brilliant young people, and they're going to have the opportunity to engage this through new and fresh eyes. And I'm sure the results of that are going to be impressive for